What is up, guys? Bobgar is back playing against my beautiful girlfriend, Melissa. I think this is a keepable hand. Yeah, I'm on Elves, and Melissa is on Thopter Sword Combo. She's on the play, which is a little scary. She has some really good tools for dealing with me, like sweepers, but she does have to get to the sweepers, and she has to have them in hand, and I don't think we're going to do too much to play around them. I think the goal of Elves here is just do your best at running at the face and trying to hit her. Melissa's turn 1 play is a land. Alright. She could have counter spell, which would be a little scary. Land or Elves. Pass turn. I mean, she does have quite a bit of disruption. It's a question of whether I want to run Archdruid or Heritage Druid or what I want to play out next turn. Looks like she goes straight for something. She goes straight for Signet. Alright. A little scary. She could easily have Sweeper next turn then. Like I said, I don't think I don't play into it. Top deck is Llanowar Elf. I do see an argument for Archdruid here. You know what? Let's Archdruid here. And then pass. That way we don't get totally wrecked by the sweeper, I guess. Drinking a little bit of tea. I'll probably try to cut it out so it's not super disturbing. Just a little thirsty. White mana, so she could have sweeper here. Oh, plays down Seagate Oracle. Seems pretty good. Still might have sweeper in hand. I wouldn't be at all surprised. In fact, she had quite a long pause there. I wouldn't be surprised if she was trying to decide whether to play into her sweeper or not. I still think we'd probably play out her hand next turn. I'm not sure. I just don't know what else to do. We could get punished for it pretty badly, but at the same time, I think that's the way that we win is by going for it. So that was actually a really good draw. That means I don't have to quite overcommit like I normally might. So let's play Heritage Druid, Dwayne's Elite. So 1, 2, 3. Tap this. That's 8. Yeah, I mean, I'll go for it. I'm assuming there's a sweeper here, but like, what are you gonna do, right? Always yes, always yield. I think I'll leave the last 2 in hand for rebuilding if I need to. I guess I could play down 1. Yeah, I think I leave 2 in hand because I just already have her super dead on board, so I'd rather leave it in a state where the sweeper doesn't totally own me. I guess if she has another creature here, it could slow me down by a turn. Yep, she had Wrath. That's what I figured, but didn't feel like it was incorrect for me to go for it. Passes turn. She has second Wrath. I'm in a little trouble. Well, land was a bad draw, but it's alright. Does mean there's a lot of live draws that I could get. Maybe I should have held one of the Elvish Archdruids in hand. Would help me rebuild a little faster, but no, I don't know. I just need a Sylvan Messenger or a Call the is it Call the Pack? No. Gather the Herd? Gather the Pack? Gather the Pack. I think that's what it's called. Need one of those. Being on the draw is definitely where this deck doesn't want to be against Melissa, especially when she has turn 2 Signet and can technically go off turn 3. Makes it feel pretty bad. She hasn't done anything too scary yet, at least. Another Signet, maybe? Nope, she has Thopter Foundry. Alright, she might have the combo next turn. I don't know if we can beat the combo, at least not if we don't top deck super, super well. We got to top deck really well to beat the combo here, I think. I mean, it's not a bad start. Gets us a redraw and gets us some mana. If we want the mana. See what we draw, obviously. And it looks like we do want the mana. And unfortunately, that means we got to tap all our guys here. But it's got to be right. Make all our guys 2/2 seems worth it. Plus, it allows us to go off hard if we happen to top deck one of those 8 spells that we're running that I happened to mention the first time around. And then we just pass turn. Yeah, this land was definitely a bad draw, and I don't think we're ever going to get use out of it. Well, maybe that's not true. We'll see what we get next time, I guess. Alright. If she has another sweeper, we're in deep trouble. And I think if she sweeps again, I might just scoop. Well, I mean, she hasn't shown me the combo yet, so I probably wouldn't, but it would be pretty close to scoop territory. Yeah, this Wrath, 6 for 1 dust, I guess. I guess not quite, because she did have her own creature out there. Blue, blue, black. Maybe another Seagate Oracle, or... Oh, she's probably muddling. Muddling for her last piece. Yep. Can't play it here, but next turn it's going to be pretty good. I guess if she had land, she could play it out here, but not activate it. But it does not look like she does. This is a pretty big draw for me. That is not what I wanted to see. I don't even think that I bothered playing it out. That is really bad. Man. Drew my cards in the reverse order, they would have been good, I'm thinking. That's alright. Well, she takes 6 here. We still got a couple draw steps to get something good for us, which is good. I'm assuming she revealed sword. Yep. So she's gonna get at least 2 sword thingies next turn. It's one of those things where we can't give up though, because if we top deck Azuri, we can play him down, activate him off just Archdruid, and then swing for like lethal, even through his life gain and blockers. So maybe not quite, but pretty close to it. Oh, now she gets 3. Oh, that's extra bad. I think, like I said, I think we still play it out here. If she swept, I think I would scoop. But if she doesn't have a sweeper, she's just playing sword and going off, I think we can keep going. Yep. Sword it is. She decides to do it now. Makes a 2, 3, and probably does it 2 more times. All we really need is like a gather the pack. And then we just swarm the board, and if we get an Azuri, we could win. There's like... I think there's, I can't remember if there's 2 or 3 Azuris, but there's like 10 or so live draws, which is only about 25%, but about 25% of our draws are just super good. And that's one of them. Well, let's try it. Well, we whiffed about as badly as you can whiff. Holy God. Wait a minute. That was 3 lead the Stampedes? Oh my God. Well, that's about as bad as it can possibly go for you. Oh my God. Well, I'm just going to play down Elf and pass. Wow. Not only did we draw, I think the average is like a 3.7 on that spell, and we drew 2. Not only is the average a 3.7 and we drew 2, we also put all of the cards that we really want to draw to the graveyard, or to the bottom of our deck, not to the graveyard, right? I think they shuffled on, they put on the bottom. Now there's like... Oh my God, that's so tilting and bad. Now we went from having like a 25% chance for a good draw to just pushing almost all of those to the bottom. So now we have like maybe a 10% chance for a good draw. That's absolutely insane. That's really bad luck. She can make a million guys here. She probably, unless she has the combo, she should just wait until my turn to do it, because there's no reason to do it here, but she might just do it main phase. I don't know. Well, I'm officially tilted. Got my best top deck in the deck, and rolled the RNG, and the RNG said, nope, you lose. That was pretty rough. Yeah, that was a little iffy. Oh well, not much I could do. Well, I still have a relatively okay chance. It involves either top decking Azuri, like I said before, or top decking again another one of those search cards, which I now know 3 of them are at the bottom of my library. So I lowered the number I could draw in half. So I'm down about 12%. But 12% still not 0, so I can't really scoop it yet. I think if I hit that 12%, I have a pretty good chance of winning, unless she has another sweeper in hand, which she hasn't shown me. And if she had another sweeper in hand, she should probably just sweep now. Well, again, that is one of the good ones, so I'm going to try it. The average on this should be about 3 out of 4. Right? And we hit. Well, we hit 3 out of 4, so we hit average. None of them are good, unfortunately. Or they're all fine. None of them are what we were hoping for. This generates 6 mana. I'm not attacking this turn, so I think I just keep playing. She can outnumber my guys, but if I get my +X and trample, I can still win, and she's not threatening my life yet, and she's not showing me the infinite combo, so I can't really give up yet. Oh, jeez. And I'll play out into the Wrath. Whatever. The number of good cards left in my deck is dwindling quickly, but we are building up at least a significant board. No attacks because she can just make blockers. I mean, maybe I should. She would trade something. She would probably just kill off my Heritage Druid. I don't know if she would bother blocking the rest. Maybe she would. I really want to wait till they're either 3/3 so I get another Lord, which I've gotten really low Lord draw. I guess I had 2 early on. But I do have a whole bunch more. Or an Azuri. Like Azuri just wins me the game, I think, at this point. So again, I don't think it's scoop time yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage to me here, I think. So next turn it's now or never. If I manage to top deck another messenger, I'm in absolutely great shape. But or Azuri obviously. But if I don't get messenger or Azuri, which is I think unlikely at this point. I've only seen 1 messenger, so there's 3 more in there, and then there's 2 Azuri, so 5 out of 40 is about 10%. I think right around 12%, like I said before. 10 out of 40 is 25. Half of that is 12. Slightly higher than that because I'm actually at 38, not 40, but looks like she's planning on holding a bunch back to block. No, she's going all in, I think. I could see holding back a few to block just because she's not going to need all her creatures in order to be lethal next turn. So it would have been fine too. Alright, what do we draw? Big money, big money. Come on, Azuri. And Melissa not having counterspell. No, it's a land. Alright, that's scoop time. She's got me. GG. Well, I think that was really bad luck. I think Rapid Vigor is worth bringing in. Natural State, obviously, worth bringing in. Graveyard Hate, worth bringing in. None of the rest of this really matters. What do I go down? Let's go down to Lissalana. I mean, it just plays super poorly into... Imperious Perfect isn't terrible. Visionary never feels very good. Alright, well, I went up. I could not go up the Rapid Vigors. I don't know, they feel pretty good, though. I definitely need the Natural States and the Tormod's Crypt. It's just like, I'm going down so much stuff. Maybe I go down all the Lissalanas. Keeps me from going as wide, but going as wide is way less important than having my creatures survive against her. Archdruid is important. I could go down Imperious Perfect, although that felt pretty good too. I could, like I said, I could go down. Elvish Visionary always feels kind of medium. I could go down like an Arbor Elf. Kind of just... Let me sort by converted mana cost. I'm kind of just like cutting things from everywhere, but I don't want to go super low on a lot of this stuff. Leave the Stampede I think I need, even though it is slightly less good when you go up the non-creature spells, which we went up a bunch of. Maybe I don't need all the Rapid Vigors, maybe just 2. I think I need all of the Natural States and Tormod's Crypts though. You know what? I'm gonna go down another Arbor Elf. Alright, let's try it. I'll try it. I don't think it's very good, but I think I'll try it. I need lands pretty badly, or more mana dorks, but we get out a little force pretty quickly. Could be the death of us. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Elvish Mystic. Pass turn. This is sitting over here being pretty good, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to... Oh. She has no land? What? That seems incorrect. Oh no, no, my bad. I was just passing through my turn. I thought she passed through her turn, and I was like, wait a minute, what? Okay. Forest and nothing. Well, we got a forest. Do we play Imperious Perfect here? Wouldn't be bad. I think maybe I will. It's too early for her to have a sweeper. I think once she starts having sweeper, I'm going to want to keep up wrap, but until then I don't need to worry about it too much. Okay, she has the mana. Alright. I need to draw my sideboard more than anything here, I think. Once I draw a land, even going Dwinians is a little dangerous. Oh my god. Well, I guess maybe I shouldn't have kept in all my messengers. pretty reasonable to attack. I don't want to attack with Imperious Perfect. Pretty reasonable to attack with Mystic. Hold up the ability to use Imperious Perfect's ability end of turn. I don't think Dwynen's Elite is terribly good here, so I think that's what I'll do. Might as well keep building up value in my hand. Pretty bad draw, though. Just super unfortunate. I cut most of my 4-drops and I drew them all. I don't even know if I would use Rapid Vigor. I probably would if she tries to wipe, but she probably won't here. It would be my guess. Unless she wants to start playing out her combo. Alright, well, she has at least one piece of the combo. Does she have the other one, too? If she plays down Sword here, it's going to be hard for us to win unless we top deck. We brought in a lot of hate, but if we don't get it, we're not going to win probably from here. Especially with our draw. Go for the throat. Well, might as well. And you know what? Let's cancel. No, it's too. It hurts me too much to Rapid Vigor here in case she has the sweeper. So I don't think that's worth it. Better to just hold up Rapid Vigor. All right, we get Tormod's Crypt. Well, probably want to play that out. I don't even know if I want to play anything else out here. Whether I just want to swing in. Well, the thing is, like, yeah, I think I swing in either way. I think turn off auto yield. I didn't mean to F6. I think I do play down Dwynen's Elite just because it's like if she wraths now, it doesn't do very much to me. It's like she gets rid of a handful of elves that are mostly tokens. Like the only one that kind of matters is Elvish Mystic, so it's not really. It's like she 2-for-1s me, I guess, because technically Dwynen's Elite and Elvish Mystic are both cards that she got rid of for the 2 mana she spends. But 2-for-1ing me doesn't feel very good. Like, she's getting rid of a whole bunch of worthless stuff when I have really good stuff in my hand. So generally it feels good. Admittedly, the really good stuff in my hand is a little out of my current ability to play, but it bodes well for my ability to win the game eventually. So I think I'm okay with her doing that, and then that also makes me okay for tapping out of these if she bothers wasting it here. So I could see going either way, but yeah, I'm not. That's the reason I played it out like this. I'm not super worried about her wrath. I feel like I will probably have more important things in the future. All right, Melissa plays nothing. All right, let's go to combat. Attack, attack, attack. He takes it. Sure. You know what? I should probably do it like this because that didn't attack anyway, so seems better. I guess she can mana leak that if she really wants to. She doesn't. She's down to 11. What does she have at instant speed here? Oh, Thirst for Knowledge. Okay, that makes sense. That's what she was doing. What does she discard? She gets rid of 2 planes. All right, she was a little flooded, I guess. It's getting to the point where she might have to try to murder my guys if she doesn't have, like, man, I don't even know what she could have. I guess she could have the combo. I wish this had flash or something. All right. I guess she could have counterspell here would be pretty good. If she does, she doesn't play it. All right. White, colorless, another talisman. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I can't play around a sweeper anymore, so I guess I don't try to, and I just slay him, Sylvan Messenger. Hopefully I actually hit off it and don't just hit a bunch of lands. I have a feeling it's just going to be like 3 lands and 1 creature or something. Yeah, not quite. Still only 2, and they're not very good ones. It's fine, though. Let's swing in. We get in for 4 still. Not exactly an explosive Elves hand, but I did my best. She very well might just have another Day of Judgment, which would suck, but I have a pretty good hand for rebuilding from that, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. Takes her to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's kind of got to do something this turn because I have 8 damage on board. I mean, admittedly, she can stack her 2 talismans to create 1/1s, which might be okay. Thirst for Knowledge. I wouldn't have tapped that way if I were her, just because she might want to find Wrath, and if she did, she wanted double white up. Now she cannot cast Wrath with the mana she has open. Might not be important, but just an observation, I guess. She discarded a Thopter Foundry, so she got to draw 2 off it, which is kind of nice. The deck does have a lot of artifacts, so a lot of times you can just discard an artifact you don't need. Puts in a land tapped. She has 3 cards left in hand. She could have single target kill spells. Like I said, she could get rid of her 2 talismans. It doesn't really hurt her mana too much because she just has a ridiculous amount of mana. Two colorless. Put in another talisman. I don't even know. Put in sword. Nope. Seagate Oracle. That actually might just put her dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I guess not. I guess she lives at 1 if she blocks a 2/2. Still makes me attack all because she has to block a 2/2, and then she has to have a sweeper, which she probably does have. But then I just keep all my stuff in hand and probably can rebuild. I think that's my game plan. Okay, I don't see a world where she doesn't have to block Messenger. I guess she could create another 1/1, and then she could block 2 1/1s if she really wants to. I'm not even sure that's good though. Yeah, I don't even think that's good. All right. What you got? She does sack one of these to create a 1/1. I kind of expected that. And then how does she block? Then I guess she could just block maybe both Elvish Mystics. Or does she block to maximize damage prevention? Might be the best, especially if she's sweeping the board. I guess that makes the most sense. All right. Takes her to 3. I don't think there's a good reason to not just pass the turn here. If she has a sweep, if she doesn't have a sweeper, I think we just can swing in and win. And if she does have a sweeper, I don't want to just waste the cards that I have in my hand. So there's 2 options, and both seem to tell me don't swing in or don't play out. She has the Wrath, I think. And this time I don't have the answer, so that works. We have a lot of live draws. We have a relatively good hand. I'm not feeling super bad about this. Sword isn't terribly scary to us. Wall of Omens isn't terribly scary to us. I mean, we're outvaluing her. She has 2 cards. I guess she could have Mana Leak, which would be a little annoying. But she has 2 cards and we have 6, and 2 of our 6 let us draw more cards. We have a counter for her. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. Play an Elvish Mystic. Play an Elvish Mystic. And I could play another one. Is it worth it? It puts me more at risk to the sweeper, but it lets me play out harder next turn. I think I'm going to risk it. I don't think I'm that dead if she does have the sweeper, but it does hurt a little bit. Just because, no, actually, I'm totally fine if she has the sweeper. It just slows me down because I still have enough to get to 4 mana, and then I can start playing my messengers. So I'm not too worried about it. She would have to have 2 more sweepers, which would be the rest of her deck. So, or the rest of the sweepers in her deck, and she has 37 cards left, so that doesn't seem likely to me. Well, this is a really weird game for Elves. Definitely one of the least explosive games I played with Elves, but I did take out a lot of my explosive stuff to make room for things like Tormod's Crypt, so it's not too surprising, I guess, but 1, 2. Again, I've hit very few of my actual lords. I guess if she has double sword here, which are both of her swords, she can kind of go off with swords. Well, I guess she can jump my Graveyard Hate just by sacking the medallion, can't she? Maybe that does make my life hard. Well, she can do that at instant speed, so for right now, she just passes. I get a land. It's not good, but it's not actually the worst given my hand, so play down a messenger. If she tries to Mana Leak, I probably pay for Mana Leak. If she double Mana Leaks, I guess I'm screwed. Oh, she lets it resolve. Wow. I mean, that is really bad. Yeah, don't get much worse than that. Wow. I mean, it's good that I got them out of my way. Just wow. Jeez. I'm just gonna slay Missouri there, I guess. Is that even good? Not really. I mean, Missouri is the most mana efficient thing for me to do. I have 4 lands. I tap one of these. It doesn't feel bad. Maybe Missouri is correct. I suspect she just has like a kill spell for it or a counter spell here. Nope, she lets it go and she doesn't kill it. So she sacks sword. I can break this in response. And then she can respond by sacking this to bring back sword. And I guess by not doing it, I'm keeping her from using all of it. She can only use up to 4 here. Alright, well now she can't do it, so... That was probably a mistake. If she had left 1 mana up, she could have sacked this in response and made it so that she could that I couldn't get those, but... That also super disincentivizes her from playing your sweeper, because now these 6 are what she gets, basically. And if she has the sweeper, she'll attack in, otherwise she won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, well, it's up to me what I want to do here. 6. She can block 10 damage, though, so she can definitely keep from dying. I think I put down Archdruid. And then if she sweeps, I'm still in good shape. And if she doesn't sweep, I can just go ham next turn, I think. Because now I can regenerate a whole bunch of elves if she tries to sweep. And if she doesn't, no matter what, I can just do this like 2 or 3 times. And make my guys virtually unkillable. Alright. I have 4 mana with which to use on Missouri. So that 4 mana can regenerate 4 of my creatures. We'll see what she has. If she has sword again, I could be in a little trouble. I still might actually win, though. She has another Thopter Foundry. That doesn't do much. She can create 2 more 1/1s, I guess. Yeah, turn 10 is pretty weird for this matchup, but that's alright. That's pretty good. Let's put that down. Do I play down this? What is this tap for right now? This tap's for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we got it, unless she has something crazy that I don't know about. Nine, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, all trample. Should be good. She blocks them all, but they all have trample, so it's not going to matter. And we got their game 2 somehow on turn 11 with the Elves deck. Wow, that one took a while. That was a little grindier than I would have expected. I might have made play mistakes there. It was hard. It's hard not to play into sweepers. Well, she's sacking some things, making some more guys. Should have done that before blocks, but I don't think it'll matter because I'm doing like 20 some life to her. Oh, she does, yeah. Would that have kept her alive? I don't think so. I think she's just super dead. Yeah, negative 20. Even if she'd blocked 3 more damage, it wouldn't have mattered. Alright. Well, we got their game 2. That was a little crazy. I pretty much like how it worked out. Maybe there were too many messengers, but they are important, especially when she wipes your board so much. Tormod's Crypts didn't feel great, but I still think I keep them in and run it back. They're still one of the only ways for me to get rid of the swords, and she only has 2 swords, so I think this is about the way to build it. The only thing I could say is I could go down a messenger, maybe for Imperious Perfect, because that felt pretty good and grindy. Just make a creature every turn. I mean, making a creature every turn is nowhere near as good as just like making X creatures a turn where X is the amount of mana you have, but still not terrible against her. Does die pretty hard to the sweeper, but other than that, awkward mana. But I think I keep. We have Rapid Vigor and we have Natural State, so I can get rid of her first Thopter Foundry with Natural State, which is kind of nice. A little susceptible to wipes, but we don't have that much that we like. Most of our stuff gets value, so it's not like wipes are super scary here or anything. Right. Well, that could be a good play next turn. I might play Visionary instead. I'm not sure yet. Not going to worry too much about playing into a sweeper. I probably play Visionary instead. Well, it depends what I draw next turn. If I get a land next turn, I might play... Well, I might just play Imperious Perfect, honestly. But I don't think I'll play... It's just like Wall. Yep. Wall's pretty good. What do I get? Oh, that's a... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Cancel, cancel. Oops. Well, that was a misclick. I was trying to click the other card. Well. Well, now we're going to lose, and that's embarrassing. I guess that's a good reason. To not tap your mana first. Well, if we lose now because of that, I'm going to be pretty tilted. And in fact, we very well might. So that is pretty tilting. I'll have to watch the tape, see how bad it is. Sure. Main phase Thirst for Knowledge. That's usually you would do that on my turn, but that's alright. Oh my god. Misplays I can deal with. Like, I feel bad when I misplay, but it's not the end of the world. But that's just like one of those things that would like never happen in Paper Magic, because you're literally like... You can't misclick in Paper Magic, basically. And online, obviously, it is possible for you to just mouse over the wrong card. Alright, she gets rid of 2 lands. She must be pretty flooded then. She can't do anything here, so I assume she passes turn. Alright. Elvish Visionary. Cast my Tormod's Crypt. Well, at least we have pretty good hate to keep her from going off anytime soon. Might as well play out the Tormod's Crypt before she has counter spells up. Don't know, she might have sideboarded out the counter spells, but still, better safe than sorry. Another Wall of Omens. Well, she's playing pretty hard into her own sweeper if she has one, which is fine with me, obviously. I can rebuild pretty fast if I need to. And a Talisman. Alright. I get. Well, I mean, this is the only real choice here, so I guess I just play this down. Super unlucky on the lands. Sorry. And on our mana dorks. It's like we only run like 16 lands, but we run like 32 1 mana sources. So we actually run like a lot more lands overall than our opponent. Even if she sweeps here, it really doesn't hurt me that badly, so whatever. Nope, no plays, alright. Hey, we got our second forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could grab me a lot of cards, which is the problem. Let's put in Imperious Perfect. Maybe that'll make him want to. Maybe that'll make her want to sweep the board. Maybe not. Either way, it seems like a good first start here. Maybe she has another Thirst for Knowledge. This is a really weird game. It's possible I should have just gone all in on like the Archdruid or something. Obviously, that's the higher upside, but much worse if she has a sweeper, and I now don't have sweeper protection, so. Well, she's got a lot of lands, that's for sure. Right. Got another land. I could see an argument for playing out Azuri, because then I hold up Regenerate for 2. I actually could see an argument for playing down Sylvan Messenger here. Maybe Sylvan Messenger is just better. I think I'm going to play Messenger. Sylvan Messenger. And hopefully I find a bunch of good creatures. Okay. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have to play any down now. I could go off, but I think the chance that she has a sweeper is very high. And I don't want to run into a sweeper, so I'd rather get her in a position where she can't successfully defend against me. So I think I just pass turn here, holding up Natural State. Next turn I can put down Azuri and still survive a sweeper. Just because of all the mana I'm going to have after playing him. So maybe that'll be my play. Another Wall of Omens, alright. Walling it up. I like it. Oh, she doesn't sweep here, and it doesn't look like she's going to. I'm going to have to calculate how much damage I can burst through next turn, I guess. I don't think the answer is enough because of how I played things out. Modals for sword. Yep. Alright, she passes turn. Get another land. Oh, I forgot to create another. God damn it. Alright, well, that was a big mistake. If I create another token here, I'd be in much better shape. I think I tried to play Azuri. Okay, so I could currently pay for 3. If I put down a guy, I can actually pay for more than that. If I put down a Heritage Druid. Let's put down a Heritage Druid and see what happens. Alright. So now I can regenerate most of my team at instant speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7 mana to spend on stuff. The only problem is Azuri can't regenerate himself. So I guess if she has Go for the Throat on Azuri. I mean, I still am okay. I still have like a really good hand. But if she has Go for the Throat on Azuri. And then, nope, she doesn't. And then Sweeper, that would have been really bad. I guess she could still do that, but at this point I'd probably just regenerate all my guys in response, except for maybe 1. Azuri cannot regenerate himself, but I can regenerate literally every other person on my team. Guess I'll float a green, even though I don't think it matters. Okay. Alright. If she has another one of those in hand, I'm in trouble, because she'll just do it again next turn, but would have been a lot better if I had not thrown away my Rapid Vigor accidentally, that's for sure. I would have had lethal if I didn't do that. Alright, she moves to the next step. Alright, well I can't keep the mana. But regenerating taps, so I needed to do that. Does she do anything in her second main phase? No. Probably just has another sweeper this turn. I still think I run out Archdruid and then swing all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's going to leave her at 1 life, which, like I said, if I had Rapid Vigor, it wouldn't have happened. If I'd even remembered to create a creature, that wouldn't have happened. But I didn't remember either of those things, so no use crying over spilled milk. I definitely should have won this game, but she has a kill spell on one of the lords, probably. Short, so I only do a little over 10. Seems fine, too. Still think I would have won there, because then I would, if that hadn't happened, I would have been able to regenerate that guy. Alright, well, whatever. Does she have a second sweeper? I think if she doesn't have a second sweeper, I probably win, but I'm assuming she probably does, because she's almost halfway through her deck. Yeah, I'm kicking myself pretty hard. I definitely would have won. Regret. Yep. Short. That's fine. Doesn't actually beat me that badly, but it is a little frustrating. 2 blue. Muddles for probably not sword this time, the other one. Thopter Foundry. Yep. Seems okay. And I still have like 5 cards in hand, so I don't feel terrible still, but it's a little tilting, like I said, just because sure. Seems fine. Not super relevant. Well, this is super tilting just because I would have won already if it wasn't for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I spend all or do I leave? I should probably leave natural state up, so I probably just play down 1 elf. Play down visionary maybe. More important to draw. Okay, that makes me feel a little better too. Pass turn. Well, I definitely made the game more interesting than it should have been. Sure. That's fine. Alright. He has 1 card left in hand. If it's also a Thopter Foundry, this game is going to drag on for a while, because I'll be able to destroy it, but not till next turn. Oh god, do I go on the Azuri plan? And if so, does she have the sweeper? I think I play Azuri and pass, which doesn't feel good. But the reason I do that is I want to keep natural state up, and then that also happens to save me from sweeper. Get in for 1 damage. I actually think I have enough to kill her with just Azuri anyway, assuming she doesn't have just like kill spell on Azuri. So 2 mana. She has another Foundry, sure. Well, if that was a top deck, that was a super good top deck. And if it wasn't a top deck, well, still pretty good. So she passes. Does it matter if I natural state now or if I wait till later? So I definitely want to do it on her turn. Let's wait till end step just so that she can't sweep her in response to something. Or she can't sweep her before end of turn. Naturalize. Natural state, rather. Not naturalize. It's almost the same card, a little different. 1 mana less and some targeting requirements that don't matter. But she either sacks it in response or sacks... I'd probably sack sword in response. Well, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done it like this, right? Because now she can actually do it for a full mana bar. That was definitely incorrect now that I think about it. I should have waited till she tried to go off. Oh, that was really bad. Yep. That was really bad. That was so bad. Oh my god. That was tiltingly bad. I am playing all over the place this game. Well, she can't create more guys, so I think the thing to do might just be to overload the field with my guys, so that doesn't actually feel that bad. Alright, so that's gone. Because now if she has a sweeper, she has to sweep all her stuff away, and she only has 1 card in hand, so... Okay, what do I draw? Something good, please. I haven't drawn that much good stuff. Oh, come on. Alright, well, whatever. We'll just do this. 1, 2... Oop. 3, 4. I'm gonna go all in on the go wide strategy. Doesn't feel great. I guess I'll leave one use of the regenerate up. I think that might be, well, actually turn off auto yield. You know what? That makes this guy like super lethal next turn if she doesn't have it, since we then have so many guys to swing in with. So let's just do that. And then if she has the sweeper, she resets her own board too, so that feels fine. I don't think she can kill me this turn. She only does 8 damage. In fact, she almost definitely wants to keep them all back to block. I guess if she has the 3rd Thopter Foundry, which would be super lucky, but definitely possible, then she probably wins. Single target kill spell on Azuri would be pretty good here. Nope, just another talisman. I know what her last card is. Does she attack in, or does she just hold them back to defend? No, she holds them all back. Alright, what do we get? Well, that's a really good card. I think it's what I do if this doesn't work. The only question is, do I attack all or do I leave Azuri back? So she can block 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She could block them all technically, but she probably doesn't. She probably like... No, she'd have to block 3, 4 on Azuri to kill it. She blocks 4 on Azuri. She can only block 1, 2. She can only block 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and she's taking 12. I guess she could technically do that. It would kill all her guys, and she would go to 1, and then I would have this in hand. Or I could just not attack with the Azuri and probably still wipe her board. You know what? Let's just attack all. See what she does. Yeah, I think she might as well block. Oh, no, I think she just dies no matter what she does. I forgot they had trample. Unless she has a kill spell. She does block 4 against the Azuri to kill it. Okay, she did that. That doesn't surprise me too much. If they didn't have trample, she could then single block 3 guys, but given that they have trample, I think I just win. Can't believe I forgot they had trample. But yeah, she probably at least... Oh, no. She's... Okay. I guess if she has a kill spell, she might live. Nope. Let's it go. Wow. Hey, it's game. Sweet. Even with all of my pathetic misplays, Elves managed to get there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Wow, that was really bad. Oh my god, I played so poorly. Alright, well, later guys.
Hey guys, Bobgar here. I just really wanted to quickly say, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you enjoy my content in general and would like to see more of it, subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content in the future. And please leave me comments and let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, both in terms of production and in terms of my play and my deck building and all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.